And we need to get our hands on some bundles. What are we gonna get here? Ah, blind. I cannot see, I'm legally blind. Yes, this is it right here. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what it's all about. The chest is in here, right? I mean, it simply has to be. It's not just a, you know, decrepit area of the ship with no chest, right? They wouldn't do that to me, no. No, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't. They would. Oh, they would. No pun intended, because I'm not in that kind of mood. Is there really no, like, good chest here? Is this really just the poopiest shipwreck of all time? I mean, I've had poopier, I guess, but... Man, this poops. This really craps on my gams. And my shovel's broken. I'm such a fucking chud. I was really hoping to get, like, a good little bit of iron and maybe even a little gold and stuff like that, but... I didn't. But I did get some sand and sandstone, so I guess I'm happy to have that now. Now you might be wondering why I'm mining copper, and the fact is it's important. It's just important. I guess not, like, I don't need a ton at this stage, but I do need an amount. Once I get fortunate, I'll really be looking for copper because I want to get an immense amount. I'm going to be making fluid tanks all over the place. Yeah, I wanted string for a bundle. I mean, I still have inventory space. So it's not the biggest deal ever. It's just like, look at this, man. Maybe I'll make a stick out of this. I like how that creeper's just... gone? Bro was trying to be James Bond. Disappearing behind the... bus or whatever, or Dumbledore, or whoever you want to reference that did that. It's like one of the silliest movie cliches to me. It's like can you go for that guy? I need y'all to beef each other. Oh my gosh. Go for them. Fuck ass zombie. Oh my god. Oh my god. That was genuinely insane. I did not want any of that to happen. I was just trying to mine some fucking zinc and then that guy shoots me down there. If I didn't make that copper armor, I would have died on the spot. This is what I'm saying, folk. If this was hard, I actually thought that I was playing in hardcore, which I don't want to be playing in hardcore. But I don't know. I used to play hardcore exclusively, and I found that it's just deteriorated my experience with the game. Because, like, at the end of the day, Minecraft is not always easy, but the difficult times will just catch you so off guard. And, you know, I can get good at surviving those, but then when I survive so many of those, or, you know, maybe do so good at avoiding them, and then I walk into my fucking smelter fan and die. Yeah, that was stupid to do, but, like, sometimes that shit just happens by accident while I'm, like, fucking tinkering. I'm fucking tinkering, alright? I'm not thinking about survival, I'm fucking tinkering. And tinkering can be dangerous, especially with the create mod. Why did I mine coal? I guess we need torches. Maybe there is use for coal. Fuck. Alright, I'm gonna eat this, and then, let's see, we've got some zinc and copper. I think this cave is kind of goated, though. I think we're good on copper, and I'm gonna make a crafting table to craft up my little this into that. Okay, yeah, we're definitely good on copper, unless we mine it in multiples of 9. Oh, I've had my music playing. Just some fucking Fruitager Arrow playing in the background. I want Minecraft music to play, and Oh, constant? Nice. Except for the fact that no music is playing, but that'll probably happen soon. Yeah. Well, maybe I won't actually end up wanting the constant music. We'll see how it feels. I mean, the fact is that I love all the Minecraft music, and there's so many tracks at this point that I don't think I'll get tired of it, and I don't really like the silence. I don't know. You guys can let me know what you think. Oh my god, why am I mining copper? Okay, multiple of 9. Not really, but you don't have to come with us. One thing about my life that changed recently, and depending on your age or life experience, you will either relate heavily to this or not at all. But I was having problems with both nicotine and weed, and occasionally alcohol, but honestly I'm such a like B word with drinking that I don't really I don't know, I don't really have too much trouble with that. Like I was choosing to drink and get wasted, which is not something I think is good to do. But I mean it's fun, but like, you know, the main issue is really like weed and also vaping, and man, it's rough. Like you know, while I was using it, I would romanticize the use of it, you know, and I would convince myself that it was this cool personality trait, and that because there were other people who were doing it, I was part of this, you know, subset of society that vapes and smokes, and we talk about the Benjamins, and we talk about the yum yum. And I was like going through 1 to 2 1-gram carts per week at one point, because I would just buy them on this buy one get one from a dispo I liked, and then just hang out and be high off the carts all day. And then, because, you know, it was more convenient than smoking flower, and even though it's much nicer to smoke flower, much better experience, I didn't really care at the time. For me, it was just about, I want to be high. I want to stay high all the time. And, you know, it just, I don't know, more and more I had less interest in my actual life, and I was more just interested in when I would be able to relax with weed next. And the fact is, it was really often. It was really often that I would do that. I was, you know, smoking pretty much every day. Not pretty much. I was smoking every day, multiple times. And I mean, with a cart, it's like not even times. It's just you have a cart. I mean, it's just a second vape, but it has weed in it. And you know, I had this interconnected relationship between the nick and the weed, where I was like, oh, I gotta have both. I mean, the nick feels better when you're high, and it feels better to be high when you have nick. And it's like, dude, who are you talking to? It's like, it's just this endless cycle that I was in. But I'm out, and I feel more myself than I've felt in like 2 years almost at this point, because, you know, I only started once I turned 21, and that sounds like a cop-out to like not have the cops watching get me, but I'm not really concerned about that. It's just genuine truth, because I didn't know how to obtain it without, you know, it being at a store. So, and I didn't try, you know, and I didn't have much experience with it prior. I had a little bit, but just not, it just wasn't something that was a priority for me. Wasn't something that I was thinking about. And then once I turned 21 and I was like, oh, I have the freedom to just buy this. Man, it just went downhill. And especially, like, you know, I live in California, and it's pretty accessible these days. You know, it depends on the county, I guess, but it's generally pretty accessible. And I don't know. I also see, you know, people my age and younger, especially younger, honestly, like even like in the low teens, people are having troubles with substance, and I don't know, it's just, I don't know. I think about when I was 14 and what I was thinking about, and I think about the guy I was while on so much weed and nicotine, and there's no similarity. There's no, I don't know. I was looking forward to stuff all the time when I was a kid. I was always looking forward to something. And then all of a sudden, that something became weed one day. And I don't know, it just, you don't really realize it while it's happening, but it just takes over what you care about, takes you away from what you really want to be doing. And I think that it's totally fine to use weed sometimes, or to use it at all. It's okay. You know, if that's what you want to do, you're totally okay to do that. But it's just the, you know, if you're getting into the daily use, or it's starting to become just like basically a hobby at a certain point, you know, it's just know that it's gonna kind of just sucks. And especially because your tolerance goes up. I don't know, you start to feel horrible about yourself just for needing more weed and for wanting more. Because, I mean, you'll feel less high than you used to, and you'll want to get more high to compensate. And to get more high, you have to end up smoking a ludicrous amount of weed when you have a tolerance. And so, I don't know, I guess the moral of what I'm saying is that weed is an interesting thing. I like it, and I don't regret having smoked it. That's the thing. Especially at the start, I felt as though the relaxation it provided allowed me to encourage certain thoughts and ideas that maybe I normally wouldn't when I was sober. And that led me to think about my own life in different ways. And, you know, I know it's kind of a meme to be like, bro, high thoughts. But it's true. Hold on. I'm seeing the edge of the world, and that's a problem. We'll go for 3,000. And, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. I think that I feel like if I were to, like, I recommend that everybody try it. That's the thing. Like, I think that everyone should at some point in their life try being high, you know? And you might like it, you might not. But I feel like it's one of those things that, you know, doing weed a handful of times is not going to hurt you. Constantly smoking it, yeah, that hurt me. That did damage to me for sure. And not irreversible. Probably because I was active throughout, but yeah, it's oh, I'm only gonna kill 2 of these guys, but I do want leather. I only got 1, but I think I need 2 for a saddle. I gotta be patient.